Today, the inaugural celebration of the 70th President.
Hello, this is Doc Michael Santajuana of Fil-Am News, covering Filipino-American community news in Las Vegas, Nevada, and 7 cities with the largest Filipino-American population in the U.S. Learning more about the great stories and hot topics affecting global Filipinos. Fil-Am News is produced from the Fil-Am TV Network studios in the entertainment capital of the world, to your home and anywhere on your device. Check out Fil-Am TV Network on www.filamtv.us or Roku and Amazon Fire TV and the WCATV on your smartphone and search for Fil-Am News. And if you're in Las Vegas, watch Fil-Am News on Free TV, channel 26.8, or simply go to Facebook and YouTube and search for Fil-Am News. Yes, we're making it easy for you to access Fil-Am News and other Fil-Am TV programs locally or globally. Call or WhatsApp Fil-Am TV Network at 702-582-9508. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Pure Medical Equipment provides top-notch quality medical supply equipment. Whether to rent or buy, Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies has it all.
Pure Medical Equipment is committed to serve and give back to Southern Nevada.
We deliver medical supplies and rentals to your door.
And news from Honolulu, Hawaii. Consul General Laud Students-Driven Filipino Curriculum Project. The student collaborators of the Filipino Curriculum Project, FCP, called on Consul General Emil Fernandez last February 15 to brief the consulate on the progress of their initiative. Through continuous coordination with the various state-level stakeholders, the students aim to integrate a curriculum centered in Filipino history, culture, and identity in Hawaii's basic education system, particularly at the high school level. Its founder, Ms. Marisa Halagao, a senior at Ponahu High School, shared that the Filipino Curriculum Project was started after recognizing the lack of instruction on Filipino history in the education system, despite the huge number of Filipinos in Hawaii. Consul General Fernandez uploaded the efforts of the student-driven group, expressed hope that this project will shed light to the valuable contributions that Filipinos have made in Hawaii and in the U.S. The FCP contingent comprised of student collaborators from Parrington, Roosevelt, Kamehameha, and Panaho High Schools and the University of Hawaii West were accompanied by Dr. Patricia Halagao, Professor and Chair of the Department of Curriculum Studies at the University of Hawaii at Manoa during the call. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. This segment is brought to you by Engineer Romeo Durrani and Attorney Nadia Catarata Durrani Scholarship Foundation. And news from New York. Consulate welcomes Fil-Am community at General Assembly. The Philippine Consulate General in New York successfully hosted its 9th Filipino-American Community General Assembly on the 18th of February 2023 at the Kalayaan Hall of the Philippine Center from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. The General Assembly is an annual event where leaders of the Filipino-American community, organizations in the U.S. Northeast are invited to the consulate for a report on the activities of the previous year and the calendar of activities of the current year. Consul General Senen Mangalele welcomed the participants who were physically present as well as those who joined virtually by Zoom. He spoke on the theme of the 9th Annual General Assembly, strengthening linkages through collaborations and partnership, and identify the efficient delivery of consular services and the conduct of activities that are inclusive and representative of the diaspora's identity as his priorities. According to the Consul General, we will continue to give you the quality of service that you deserve, as well as a set of events that are inclusive and representative of our community. Consul General Maganlales said. The General Assembly also featured presentations by consular officers and representatives of the Department of Trade and Industry, the Department of Tourism, Social Security System, and the presentations were met with enthusiasms and keen interest by more than 140 attendees, including an additional 20 online participants who viewed the activity via Zoom. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Pampanga Specialty Delicacies, located at 4135 South Tupalo Drive, Suite 102, Las Vegas, Nevada 89147. Saan ka pa sa mga kakanin Pampanga Specialty Delicacies? Or please call 702-682-5705 or 725-605-4085. Pampanga Specialty Delicacies. Consul General Susana B. Paez attended the 2023 Philippine Independence Week Committee kickoff celebration and induction ceremony held in Franklin Park, Illinois, last January 29, 2023. The PIWC served as an umbrella organization for several Filipino and Filipino-American associations with the goal of annually marking the anniversary of Philippine independence. During the event, the group's newly elected officers led by overall chairperson Ms. Maripez Wincoop took their oath of office before the Consul General. The event also featured musical and dance performances by its members and other guests. In her remark, the Consul General congratulated the newly elected officers and thanked the PIWC for their active collaboration with the consulate over the years, noting that the work they do to promote Philippine culture and history in this part of the world cannot be quantified. She stated that she looks forward to continue working with the PIWC for the benefit of the Filipino and Filipino-American community in the U.S. Midwest. Likewise, the Consul General announced the resumption of the very important Pinoy Tour on 16 to 24 of July 2023, which will take participants to exciting Philippine destinations such as Manila, Iloilo, and Boracay. She also encouraged overseas Filipino citizens to apply for overseas voters registration so that they may exercise the right to vote for the May 2025 Philippine national elections. The kick-off celebration is one of the two major activities being organized by the PIWC every year. The other one is the PIWC Annual Gala Night in June in commemoration of the Philippine Independence Day. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
This segment is brought to you by Trans-Pacific Multi-Services LLC, Bookkeeping and Tax Services, located at 5440 West Sahara Boulevard, Suite 107, Las Vegas, Nevada 89146. Qualified tax preparer, specializing in preparation of individual and business tax returns. Trans-Pacific Multi-Services.
And on our Pinoy Global Business, Realty One Group, a modern purpose-driven lifestyle brand and one of the fastest-growing franchisers in the world, has sold the franchise right to the new owners and strategic partners in the Philippines who are ready to bring the popular dynamic real estate brand to Southeast Asia. New owners Mike and Kitan will work to the greatly expand Realty One Group with its dynamic brand, unique culture, and extensive business coaching throughout the Philippines. Mike Tan has worked in the Philippines real estate industry for more than 20 years, while Kitan has held various executive positions in the healthcare industry. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. And of course, on our featured interview here at Fil-Am News, please welcome Louie Gochoco. Hello, Louie.
Hello, Mike.
And of course, thank you very much for coming here. And before anything else, before I will ask you about Gawad Kalinga, can you tell our viewers who is Louie Gochoco? Your profession.
Louie Gochoco, I'm a realtor by profession here in Las Vegas. I own the real estate office, Heart Realty, but I'm basically just an ordinary guy.
Wow. Very, of course. What is your role in Gawad Kalinga?
Right now, my official role is the Las Vegas area director. When I say Las Vegas, it's Southern Nevada, so that includes Henderson, North Las Vegas. But I would prefer to be called an area servant.
Area servant of
Kalinga.
Gawad Kalinga. Wow, you know what? I heard a lot of good news about Gawad Kalinga. My first question is, what is Gawad Kalinga and its mission and vision?
Gawad Kalinga, first of all, for those of you who don't know what it means, they're Tagalog words that means to give care.
To give care.
Which is really basically what GK is,
Uh-huh.
teaching people how to care and love their neighbors, to help those who are in need. And of course, as a vision, GK aims to uplift the whole Philippines as a nation, but made up of caring and sharing communities that are dedicated to eradicating poverty and improving human dignity, or raising up human dignity in every individual.
Wow, that's great. So, how does Gawad Kalinga help the poor?
So, in essence, we have several programs, and if I may start, the first one is shelter and land security. As a lot of us and a lot of viewers know,
Yes.
there's a lot of informal settlers or
Yes.
squatters in the
Uh-huh.
Philippines who are living under the bridges, on the streets, or
Yeah.
in the shanties. and
Close to the riverbanks.
right.
Yes.
And so basically, that's how we start bringing back dignity to the families, is to build them a secure home. These are very small homes, Doc Mike. These are about 25 square meters in square feet. They're about 270 square feet. It's the beginning of the restoration of the dignity to the family and hope for a future. So we build them as a community of at least 20 homes in a village. And then, so these are small homes. We call them loftable. We used to build them as individual homes, but now we build them as row homes because we realize that there are so many calamities in the Philippines.
Yes.
So they become more structurally sound. But we call them as loftable. They look like two-story townhomes, but in reality, they only have one single level, one bedroom, one toilet and bath, one small kitchenette. And then we made them loftable so that as the family grows, they could build the second level.
Yes.
So that's one of the programs. And then second to that is the child and youth development. So we have several components. One is what we call care kitchens. In Tagalog, we call it Kusina ng Kalina.
Oh, yeah, I heard of that. And
Right.
I heard Tita Luz Mecabalo was
Right.
once active also. Hi, Tita Luz.
Yes.
By the way, condolence.
Yes.
Because Dr. Mike Mecabalo was also very active in Kusina
Ng Kalina.
Ng Kalina.
Right.
Okay,
and the
continue
entire
with that
Gawad
Kusina.
Kalina
Yeah.
program. In fact, regarding the Micabalos, they're
Yes.
one of our village builders.
Oh, wow.
So they built a village in Oroquieta, Misamis Occidental.
Yes.
And their village is composed of 31 homes.
Really?
So they've helped
Wow.
31 families.
31 families.
Right. So when you're a village
But
builder, Doc.
what a legacy, right?
Oh, yes, Doc. So when you're a village builder, it doesn't mean that all of the funds come from you. But
So you're the
you-
one who's organizing.
Yes, but in their particular village, a lot of the homes were from their own funds, and then so with GK realized that there's so many kids aged 12 and younger that are growing hungry. These are street children, public school students that they don't even eat the proper
Yes.
food or any food at all before they go to school. So how difficult it is for them to learn when they're hungry.
Yes.
So with the Kusina ng Kalinga, we're actually right now feeding 300,000 children every day. And our goal by next year is 500,000 children. And we, under the CYD, we also have this SEED program, School of Experiential and Entrepreneurial Development.
Wow.
So it's accredited by TESDA, and it's a 3-month crash course program wherein we train the youth to become agri-entrepreneurs. So as they graduate, they're expected to manage a small farm, about 500 square meters to 1,000 square meters, where they will have farming and raising of chicken
Yes.
and hogs, etc. And we also have the sports program, which we call CPAG, and teaching the youth again regarding, CPAG
Yeah.
in the Philippines. So again, it's to develop their confidence, perseverance, teamwork, and some of our youth, some were even fortunate they were sent to Europe to compete over there. And then we also have the Maleta Library, wherein we realized that a lot of the poor kids, it's difficult for them to learn because they don't have books.
Yes.
So we bring different books to their community, and then after a month, the books get passed to a different
Yeah,
community.
that's great. Anyway, they cannot have all of them with this technology, right? So at least they have at least a book. You mentioned earlier that Gawad Kalinga has a lot of platforms. How has Las Vegas Filipino community participated on these platforms?
Oh yes, whenever we have calamities in the Philippines, we also help in funding food packs for those who were affected by the calamities. And then also, we've built several villages already from the efforts of Las Vegas community. Of course, part of those are also the village builders. Like we have built 8 villages so far, although in different areas in the Philippines.
Yes.
So the first village is in Tandag, Surigao del Norte. It was named Lani SOS Village because Lani, Misalucha, and the Society of Seven, they dedicated the proceeds of one concert evening to help fund some of the homes.
Okay,
Right.
of course, Lani has a show also here at Fil-Am TV Network. Now, if I want to help, how do I do so?
Well, we always say to help, it's the 3 T's: time, talent, and treasure.
Time, talent, and treasure.
Right. So I want to emphasize the time and talent as well, because like right now, our challenge, Doc Mike, is that not a lot of our fellow Fil-Ams know about the work of
Yes.
GK.
Wow.
So even talking to your relatives and friends, that's already helping.
And this is now a information dissemination.
Correct.
Right.
Correct. And then when we have some fundraising events, then people could help out decorating and things like that. And those who want to financially contribute, then we simply ask them to go to the website of Gawad Kalinga.
That's the next question I would like to ask. And where can they get in touch with you? What is your website?
Yes, the website is gk-usa.org. So that's gk-usa.org. And I strongly encourage those who want to help to call me.
And what's your number?
My number is 702-372-9727. And the reason why I want people to call me, it's not simply
More
about money.
personal. Yes.
I want people to understand the work, the entire work, because like we touch on some aspects of what we do, but there's so many things that I want to share with you so that you know exactly where your hard-earned dollar goes to. And by the way, Doc, it's a 501c3 registered nonprofit organization.
Yes, of
So
course.
everything is fully tax deductible.
Wow, you know what? Thank you very much for coming. And one
My
last
pleasure.
appeal, especially to the Filipino community out there.
Yes, please call us up for more information. We need more help in disseminating about the work of Gawad Kalinga. Just 2 weeks ago, I signed the commitment again. We will build the next village of Las Vegas of 20 homes. This will be in Hilongos, Leyte. So, and by the way, these homes, like I mentioned earlier, Doc, they're small homes, but for very poor families, it's like paradise. It's like a palace already for them.
Wow, that's great. So of course, mga kababayan, let's be a part of the legacy of Gawad Kalinga. Please support Gawad Kalinga. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much, Doc
Mr.
Mike.
Luis Guchoko.
Thank you very much.
Maraming
Maraming
salamat.
salamat.
Thank you very much. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Watch the Philippine Madrigal Singers live in concert in Las Vegas on March 19, 2023 at 4 p.m. at the Celebrity Center Las Vegas, 2761 Emerson Avenue, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89121. Tickets are also available at eventbrite.com. Fil-Am News recognizes the role of the women in community development and proudly announced that 31 outstanding women for 2023. Award ceremonies will be held on March 19, 2023 at 2 p.m. at the Celebrity Center Las Vegas, 2761 Emerson Street, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89121. Awardees includes Arts and Cultural Preservation, Sensei Pumiko Duncan, Business, K. Torres Rector, and Janine Balintin. Casino workers, Celia Padsing and Eugenia Chow. Community service, Maridic Santos and Yolina Alberto. Educational leadership, Marian G. Ramos and Mercy Wood. Entertainment, Joy Rock. Foreign service, Joan Macris Camus Curado. Healthcare, Dr. Otella J. Suarez. Jennifer Benuya. Lourdes Yaphoko. Judiciary, Senior Judge Cheryl Moss. Chief Judge Cynthia Cruz. Media, Marilyn Luis Biernes. Military, Hamtui Bednakenwich. Philanthropy, Agnes Higley. Linda Lloyd. Scientists, Dr. Kate Chong. Teachers, Dr. Angie Aquino and Dr. Lorelie Gayo. Volunteerism, Marilyn Ante and Lenny Balse Sutton. Global Leadership, Sally Disagwin and Luran. And Lifetime Achievement, Attorney Nadia Catarata Jurani. Salvacion Vargas Edelman. Dr. Rosita B. Lee and posthumous Pat Magallanes. And on our birthday greetings corner, happy 80th birthday to one of our segment sponsors, engineer and scientist Romeo Jurani. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy
I hope you enjoyed this week's edition of Fil-Am News. Before anything else, I would like to thank my major sponsor, Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies with Pat Magallanes, Sam, and Joseph Buban. And if you wish to become a proud sponsor of Fil-Am News or simply want to advertise your business in the channel, please call 702-979-1388. Until the next episode, this is your host, Dr. Michael Santawan at your service. Mabuhay!